Have you ever looked back at an old relationship and thought, what was I even thinking? Like, your friends warned you, the red flags were waving like a parade, and still, you fell hard. If that sounds familiar, relax. You're not broken, you're human. And today, we're talking about why we keep falling for the wrong people. Let's start with a simple truth. We don't fall in love logically. If love were logical, nobody would date someone who replies after 12 hours with a lol. Here's the first big reason. We confuse chemistry with compatibility. Chemistry is that instant spark. Your heart beats faster, your brain takes a vacation, and suddenly everything they say feels interesting, even when it's not. Compatibility, on the other hand, is boring at first. It's about values, communication, and emotional safety. But our brain loves excitement, so we choose the roller coaster instead of the stable road, and then wonder why we feel dizzy later. Think of it like food. A healthy meal keeps you full and strong, but junk food tastes amazing in the moment. The wrong people are emotional junk food. Tasty, addictive, and terrible for you, long term. Now, here's the second reason, and this one hits deep. We fall for familiarity, not happiness. Our brain is weird like that. If you grew up around emotional distance, chaos, or inconsistency, your brain learns this is normal. So when someone is calm, consistent, and kind, your brain goes, this feels boring. But when someone is hot and cold, unpredictable, or emotionally unavailable, your brain says, ooh, this feels familiar. I know this pain. You're not chasing pain on purpose. You're chasing what your brain recognizes. That's why some people say, I don't know why, but I'm always attracted to the same type. Yes, your brain has a type, and sometimes that type needs therapy. Now let's talk about potential, the most dangerous word in relationships. We don't fall for who someone is. We fall for who they could be. He's not caring now, but he'll change. She's toxic, but deep down she's good. Sound familiar? You're not dating a person anymore. You're dating a future version that only exists in your imagination. And let's be honest, if potential paid rent, a lot of relationships would be rich by now. Another big reason we choose the wrong people is ego and validation. When someone who's emotionally unavailable finally gives us attention, it feels like winning a prize. Your brain says, if I can make them love me, it means I'm special. So the relationship becomes a mission. Not love, a challenge. At that point, you're not asking, are they good for me? You're asking, can I prove myself? And spoiler alert, love is not a competition. Now here's a tricky one. We're scared of being alone, so scared that we accept less than we deserve. The wrong relationship feels better than silence. At least someone texts you. At least someone cares. Sometimes, at least you're not alone with your thoughts at night. But being lonely in a relationship hurts more than being alone by yourself. One hurts your heart, the other heals it. And finally, here's the most important reason of all. We don't choose wrong people. We choose familiar patterns until we become aware of them. The moment you start asking, why does this keep happening to me? You're already changing, because awareness breaks patterns. One day, the same type of person will show up again. And instead of butterflies, you'll feel a warning. Instead of attraction, you'll feel clarity. And that's growth. So if you've fallen for the wrong person before, don't feel ashamed. It doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're learning. Love isn't about finding someone exciting. It's about finding someone safe, consistent, and real. And trust me, the right kind of love may not make your heart race at first, but it will let you breathe. And honestly, peace is way more attractive than chaos. If this hit a little too close to home, don't worry. You're not alone. We've all been there. And the good news? The next choice can always be better than the last.